In a renewed call to strengthen Nigeria's economic foundation, top government officials and business leaders called for the urgent implementation of policies to support the consumption of locally produced goods and empower small businesses. The appeal was made during the 16th meeting of the National Council on Industry, Trade and Investment held in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, TV360 correspondent Joy Uchejim has more details on the story in this next report.
Gathered in this hall are officials of the Lagos state government and other key players in the business sector to deliberate on immediate action for long-standing policies aimed at boosting local production and supporting small and medium enterprises. The Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Cooperatives, Commerce, Trade and Investment, Olugbemiga Aino, who represented the Lagos State Governor, says while several productive ideas and policies have been developed over the years, their implementation is long overdue.
We have deliberated extensively on policy frameworks that will catalyze industrial growth, reduce barriers to trade, and create an enabling environment for both domestic and foreign investments. We have emphasized value chain development, support for small and medium enterprises, and also to foster innovation and technology-driven industries. We live here with actionable strategies aimed at repositioning Nigeria as a hub for manufacturing, a leader in intra-African trade under the AFTA agreement, and a prime destination for sustainable investments.
Also speaking, the Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment acknowledges the country's inflation challenge but highlights President Bola Tinubu's efforts over the past 2 years to stabilize and diversify the economy. She describes economic diversification as a collective national project that requires active participation from state governments and the private sector.
Amidst various challenges, we've seen so much opportunity. We've seen a population that is young, entrepreneurial, and digitally connected globally. We see manufacturing's potential awaiting to be unlocked. We see tech startups, agri-processors, creatives, and exporters driving value where traditional sectors have slowed. We see states stepping up to identify local strengths and build tailored industry strategies. This council exists to align policy, unlock collaboration, and accelerate action.
At no other time is a council meeting full of so much expectations, not just in terms of the players in this sector, but I think that the entire country than this council meeting. I mean, there's so much expectation. I mean, the more the country grapples through what it is grappling now, the more the role of industry, trade and investment becomes valid, becomes important, and becomes an imperative.
Stakeholders from various business associations also voiced support, commending government efforts to improve local production. They pledged continued collaboration with authorities to grow the country's manufacturing base and enhance the competitiveness of Nigerian products.
MAN reaffirms its unwavering commitment to working closely with the Council in driving sustainable industrial growth while actualizing the goals of diversification and shared prosperity. You believe that through evidence-based advocacy, constructive policy dialogue, and strong public-private partnerships, just like we have evidence in the past 2 days as being stated by the Permanent Secretary, we can collectively achieve meaningful industrial transformation.
With renewed commitment from government and private sector leaders, attention now turns to implementation as Nigeria pushes forward in its journey towards economic diversification. The challenge remains translating ideas into real, measurable impact. Joy Uchejim, TV360, Lagos.